welcome to the fucking podcast. Yo, welcome to the first longer form episode of a podcast by Jared. So let's get right into things. Actually, before I get right into things, I just got notifications on my phone like 30 seconds before I turn on the camera that the podcast is now available on Google Podcasts, Breaker, and Radio Public. So go check them out on those platforms if that's where you listen to your podcast. But okay, now let's get right into things. Today I want to talk about what is the ROI of what you're doing right now. ROI means return on investment, and your time is your biggest investment. So the beauty about this whole game of life is that everyone starts with the same 24 hours. You and Elon Musk have the same 24 hours to work with every day. But what is going to separate you from everybody else is basically what you're doing in those 24 hours, or what maybe even those 14 to 18 hours that you're actually awake doing shit. What are you doing during those hours that is going to set you apart from everybody else? So let me ask you a question. What are you doing right now? Well, obviously you're listening to my podcast, and I would like to think that is a good investment of your time, because maybe you can get something out of every episode that you watch. But on the other hand, what could you be doing right now that might get you a check tomorrow? Or what could you be doing right now that might put you in a better position tomorrow? So listen, those are really questions that you have to answer for yourself. Like, the things that I work on, the things that I feel as though I need to invest my time in are going to be completely different than yours. Like, what I do is I'm just selling plastic. That's my actual job, working on my trading card business, and obviously doing this podcast. And those are going to be different things. We are working on different things. We have different aspirations, different outlooks, different goals for life. You know what I mean? So those are really questions that you have to be able to answer for yourself, or, just take some time and figure out really where you want to be, what your goals are, and then you can figure out where you want to invest your time from there. So listen, don't think that you have to spend your time building brand or working on revenue streams or creating content. Like, those are things that makes me happy, right? So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to talk about. But what you have to do is shit that's going to make you happy, or shit that is going to put you in a better position tomorrow. So like I said, that is what I'm into. That's what makes me happy. So that's what I'm going to talk about. But okay, so maybe you're a law student and you feel as though that your best investment with your time would be studying for the bar exam, obviously, because that is what is going to put you in the position that you want to be in. That's what's going to take you to the next level. I don't know how it fucking works, but that would allow you to practice law. Aren't I a little old for voice cracks? I don't know. But that's what would allow you to practice law. So that's what you need to invest your time in. So getting back to getting a return on your investment of time, there are so many times that I catch myself doing like nonsensical shit that is just such a waste of time. And over the past year, or maybe even more specifically, like the past few months, I have been obsessed with like being productive, or specifically not wasting my own time. Because like I said before, your time is your biggest investment. And listen, I don't know how old you are, I don't know what demographic you're in, but I think what I'm going to say next is going to be extremely valuable to anybody that's listening. You have an obligation to provide for yourself. So you have to find the middle ground between doing things that's going to make you happy and doing things that are going to make you money. And here's the real kicker. Here's where shit gets really fucking real, is you can find something that does both. You can do both. You can be happy and make money, or you can start with things that make you happy and then figure out a way to have them make money. So listen, let's say you have a hobby, you have something that makes you that makes you happy, that you love, you're well versed, you're well educated in the topic. Maybe you want to start making content around that hobby. Put it in, just terms. For me, my hobby is trading cards. I currently sell them. I'm working on like a little bit of a business with that. But if I wanted to, I could kind of be a full-time trading card content creator. And, with 5 to 10 years of really fucking hard work, you could work your way up to making that a full-time income through things like brand deals, monetization, YouTube monetization on your videos, things like that. And going even further, if your hobby is something that has a market or is collectible, like things like clothing, trading cards, or even like sneakers, you can even become a seller of those items. And now, obviously, if you're a collector and you aren't into selling, then content might be the option for you. And if you don't like doing content, then no one's telling you have to do anything. I'm just saying I want to give you guys some options or some ideas. That's all. And obviously, I'm kind of getting off topic again. That's more of a topic for a whole nother video. But like I said, I want to give you guys some options in ways that you can make things that make you happy. You can maybe even turn them into a full-time income for yourself. So to kind of wrap things up here, and if you can take one thing away from this podcast episode, is do not waste your own fucking time. Listen, your time is your biggest and most valuable investment, like I said. And the best thing about this is you control the return on investment that you get on your time. So don't let your portfolio go to zero. And go Bills. Thank you for all the support, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.